Hi guys, it is I, Osas in the building. You're very welcome back, my beautiful Osas tribe. Today we're going to be learning how to make tofu, aka Awara. You're welcome to a special day in my life. Welcome back to another weekly vlog, okay? Today is indeed very special because we're about to make Awara in church, and I said, you know what? Why not vlog this? But I couldn't get the part when they went to grind the soya beans. But literally, soya beans is what is used to make awara, okay? And you also use soya beans to make your soya milk, and it is super duper rich and many nutrients, okay? So this is just them basically sifting the soya beans. They just grinded it from the engine, so they're sifting it, as you can see them pressing it out, okay? The shaft is the one left in the chiffon clothes, while the water, which is like the juice, is what is entering that bath, as you can see, okay? So that is basically what you're doing. The same way you sift your akamo, your pap, or whatever it is, that's exactly what is being done there. So next, the water that was sifted is carried and is poured into a pot to boil. Remember, this is community awara, so basically this is why it is placed in this big pot, okay, so that it saves time. And you guys, let me just tell you guys, we literally did this twice, or I think twice or three times, so it wasn't an easy journey. And oh my goodness, awara takes a long time to form. Like, this took a long time. It took a long time, trust me. So next, I'm just showing you guys the shaft, because they said they could use the shaft to make soup, and I was like, whoa, how? Okay, but they said this could be used to make soup just the way you make granite soup. You use the shaft to make soup. Next, this was tamarind, okay? It is called samia in the north here, but you can call it tamarind for tushness sake, okay? So this tamarind is actually going to be soaked in a bowl and then left to dissolve completely, okay? So we started soaking it before the water even started to boil. So approximately this tamarind was soaked for about 2 hours plus, okay, so that everything will come out of it, like the nutrients and everything will come out of it. So in case you do not have tamarind, you can use potash, popularly known as akanwa, but if you don't know akanwa, it's called potash in English, okay, for tushness sake. So yes, this is just, us waiting and waiting. See, I didn't know that this was going to take a lot of time. I was literally tired at this point. I'm like, what? This, my darling, it takes a lot of time, so you have to have patience, my darlings, okay? Please bear with me, okay? So yeah, you just have to have patience. So just us literally waiting for it to boil, and then we had to check, and it was already giving signs. It was giving us hope that there's hope, okay? So we literally closed the pot and let it sit for about 10 more minutes, and then our big auntie here was just using this cup to, I think, just to reduce the fact that the water was pouring out of the pot, because it was boiling and it started to pour. So she just had to do this, and then she fetched the up parts, if you know what I mean. This is literally the soya milk. Like, yes, this is soya milk. Next, remember the tamarind, the samia we soaked in water for about 2.5 hours. This is it. So we had to pour it in the boiling water. This is actually what makes awara, okay? Without your samia or your potash or your akanwa, it's not going to make awara. It's not going to form, okay? You just be wasting your energy, okay? You need to put that in that boiling water, okay? So it is very important that you note that you need your tamarind, you need your samia, you need your akanwa or potash. Just make sure the potash, you can also follow the same method. You soak in water. After it dissolves completely, you pour it inside the boiling pot of your soya beans water, okay? Like, you get the gist, okay? So this is what it was looking like. It was already forming awara. Like, you can literally see it, guys. I had to zoom in and zoom out so you guys can get a perfect view, okay? I was like, wow, I was blown away. Like, I was learning as much as you guys are learning now, okay? So I was really glad I actually vlogged this, okay? So, as a lady, okay, as a man, everybody, you need to learn, okay? You need to learn one or two things. So we got a bag. You can use any bag, your rice bag, a bag, okay? This bag was properly washed and cleaned and dried, and their hands also were properly washed, okay? This is the local way we make our hair in the north, so that you guys won't think that these people are just, their hands were properly washed, okay? But here in the north, this is locally made, okay? So I'm not sure you will be expecting too much of tushness, but this was done in a properly hygienic manner, okay? So this was just them pouring in the water from the pot, just to make sure that it drains, okay, so we can get our awara. Okay, so you can, if you have this in, if you have a cloth, a cheesecloth, or chiffon cloth in your kitchen, you can just do it in your kitchen. Like, you can even grind everything with your blender and everything. Okay, you know, this is for community purpose. When I mean community, I mean it was for a large number of people, so we couldn't do this in a kitchen or in a small space. And okay, this is student environment. Okay, so you guys should please bear with me, okay, and learn what needs to be learned. So this is just them trying to drain the water out of the awara completely. Okay, as I said before, you can, you know, you can do this in your kitchen. You can make this. You see, awara is so nutritious and highly beneficial that even here in the north, some people serve awara as meat. Yes, instead of using protein like fish, meat, they literally use awara as their protein. So it is very rich, and this is something you can just do in your kitchen. Like, literally just do it in your kitchen. Like, you can just get your soya beans, you can just grind these, and then you can just fry it. Like, so it's something that is very easy to do. You can just do it in small quantity. This was kind of tedious because it was a lot, so you can just grind like 2-3 cups in your blender, and boom, you have your tofu ready. Okay, you can use it to add to many of your meals. You can just use it to spice up your cooking. Okay, it is relatively okay, it's relatively nice. So this is just us, you know, trying to fold it so that the water is properly drained out of the awara, so we can get this awara formed. Okay, yeah, that's just basically what we were doing at this moment. Okay, you have to be patient in making this because, my darling, it's a lot. Okay, thumbs up to everybody who did this. Okay, because I know that. Okay, I think I'm talking plenty already, but I hope you guys are getting the gist. That's the point, that you guys actually just get the gist. Okay. So next, after that, you can see the water in the bucket there by the side. This was what happened. This is the magic that happened. Our tofu is ready. Our awara is ready. It's called awara here in the north, and we literally eat this with yaji or with sauce, or we just put some pepper sauce in it. Okay, so our awara is ready. It's ready. I was literally wowed. I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. Like, I just like the fact that it formed the tight triangle. Okay, so was the time to slice. Yes, you have to slice before you actually fry this. Okay, that way it makes it for easy frying. Do you know the funny part? People literally eat this like this, like, yeah, without frying. But it can't be me. But I tested it and it was very nice, but please, no. So this was just them slicing. Okay, just to make sure that it's prepped already for frying. So yeah, just, you know, watch them cut it a bit. Okay.
Funkilla.
I let it fall, my heart. Does it feel you rose to claim it? It was dark and I was over until you kissed my lips and you saved me. My hands, they're strong, but my knees will fall too weak to stand in your.
So guys, at this point we're done slicing, and this was just us pouring the soya milk into bottles to be kept in the fridge so we can have it chilled. So this was me going back to the shop because I was really amazed that they could use the shaft to make soup, but they said they use the same method they used to make granite soup to make this. Okay, so but this was this, and it was really soft in the hand, like really soft. I was like, okay, it's probably possible. So next we went on to put some bouillon cubes, some seasoning cubes in a bowl, and we soaked this for about 30 minutes with warm water. It is very necessary to do that because you're going to soak your awara into the bouillon cubes just to give the awara some taste. So after like 30 minutes, after everything is totally dissolved, you just put your awara inside and you just shake it the way you are seeing us shaking it. That's how you'll be shaking it. Okay, you just let it sit in for like 2 to 5 minutes just to make sure all the nutrient penetrates. Then after that, you can go ahead to start frying. Okay, start doing the main thing. Okay, this was just us literally frying it. Okay, and yeah, you could enjoy the sizzling as you can see. So I decided to take the first batch to test it. Okay, because I just wanted to test how this tastes like, literally. So it was really good. I like the fact that the back was crunchy a bit and the inside was really soft. Like, it just gave this vibe. It was just amazing. Trust me, you guys, you need to try this. You need to try this. Okay, you need to try this. Okay, I was just showing you guys, you know, small piece of the first batch we fried, and this was the next day, guys. Okay, this took a lot of time. We couldn't finish that day, so the next day we just came back to add some pepper sauce to the awara and just, you know, heat it up a little bit. So this was just us, you know, stirring after adding the pepper and everything. Sorry, I didn't grab that. Okay, but this was just literally them. I keep saying us, okay, yes, but literally you get the gist. So it was just them adding their pepper inside and everything. It was really, really a beautiful sight to behold. Remember that you can eat your tofu, your awara with anything possible. You can eat it with your coconut rice, your fried rice. Do you know the funny part? You can even put it in your stew. Okay, so next, this is the soya bean that I told you guys, the soya milk that we left in the fridge. This was really creamy, really, really creamy. Okay, so I had mine with hot bread and it was super, super nice. Okay, I'm not really a fan, but this was really, really good. So yeah, this is the end of this week's weekly vlog. Bye.